Well, hello there. Hi.
Hello.
Today we're going to talk about influencers and marketing and share a story about our experience with
The early days.
with the
before
early
they were
days.
called influencers.
That's right. Now, back in the day, there was a thing called MySpace, and it was amazing. No, sorry, keep going.
We were even before MySpace.
Yeah.
But one of the things that did actually happen very organically at G, which was how kind of the whole probably industry of influencers came to be, was that people who liked the product, of course, would tell their friends about it. So it's like mom-to-mom network or parent-to-parent. If you're looking for diapers, hey, I've just tried these, I love these. And as years went on, there became like this whole mommy blogger thing, which is now kind of shifted again. But at the time, suddenly there was this new flux of mostly young moms coming in and finding their voice, saying that, wait, actually people are interested in what I have to say about parenting and products. So over time, they were a great resource for us, and again, all customers. But over time, then they started to say, hey, we should be being paid because we're actually advertising for you. And we really struggled with that because it was like, well, wait, if we're paying you, that's a very different dynamic than you just saying, hey, you like our product. But at the same time, we wanted to be fair to these moms going, yeah, you have value and you should be paid for your value. So kind of trying to find that line. So we chose as a company, it was really hard, but we chose not to ever pay anyone. And we had over the years some really big names who turned into like juggernauts globally who were having kids who reached out and said, for $1 million, they'll use your diapers or whatever. And we're like, no thanks. And of course, in hindsight, you're like, maybe we should.
That's right. One of them, we don't want to reveal names, but one of them has a name that rhymes with Lynn Bardashian.
Oh.
Actually, really cool.
Well, somewhat agent called. Yeah, not to reveal names, but what we did love though is when it was real people, and there was plenty of customers who continued to do that for free and like the direction that we were taking. And it was definitely controversial though at the time, and trying to find that balance. But we did have, unbeknownst to us, there was some really great celebrities and who were using it, liked it, and then just kind of happened to mention it. Again, this is early days of social media, so there wasn't this platform that there is today. But we got a call one day, you shared.
From the editor, a journalist from Vanity Fair, saying, hey, I've spent the whole day with Julia Roberts, she's an actress, and she's got... Who we love, by the way. And she's been changing her son's diaper for the day. And I'm going to really work hard to try and get your brand in the story.
She's like, yeah, I can't believe it. Can ask you some questions about them and how much more do they work. And we were like, oh my God, Julia Roberts, so that's
it was really cool. So front cover of Vanity Fair was Julia Roberts, and a great quote, like incredible, like
we milked it.
But they did a great
Best
job.
Diapers out there, something from her.
But I think the sweetest part of the story was when we're in America. It's a bit of a celeb focus. Like, oh, what are we going to do? So we reached out to Julia and said...
Well, we reached out to her, I guess her agents or her people.
I just texted her. I said, hey, Jules, how are you? Yeah, love your work. And then she texted straight back.
He would have if he had his number. But we reached out and said, thank you so much. This is, incredible for us. Because it got picked up on the Newswire. So it was like in all the press globally. Like,
before social media. It was huge.
I think this was 2007.
That's right.
Definitely before 2008. So somewhere in there. It was Charlie Wilson's War, because it was like,
that was her
she was coming back, and it's
right.
like, where was she? It's like, well, she just had some, she had twins. She didn't go anywhere. But anyway, we wanted just to thank them, and the agents said, oh, look, no, nothing is needed at all. She loves the product, and if you want, you can make a donation to an organization or whatever it was, or donate product to moms in need. But it was just like that, the genuineness of that relationship and interaction. So I think
that she didn't accept free product, because as we saw with other celebrities, they just get all this free stuff. Whereas
and then money.
Yeah. But here's a customer who was wandering the aisles of her local supermarket, picked up the product, started using it, then got an interview with Vanity Fair, then mentioned us. So anyway,
there was a few people like that. Alison Hannigan was really great. I don't want to name names, but we had people who were lovely. It's just tricky though. It's like, where do you go as a brand? What do you stand for? And it's one of those things, for us, we've said before, having fair income as a founding principle for us as part of our philosophy, which is having integrity and being genuine and real with everyone you meet. But on that line, it's like, well, wait, is it fair income to pay someone? And again, the world is different today, but it was hard.
It was.
We didn't know if we were doing the right thing.
And at its peak, there was a thing called Blog Her, which is a national I don't know if it's still around, but blogging as a concept's kind of gone by the by.
I know, that's
it was
just
a
thinking,
massive mummy blogger convention.
Yeah.
And there was a long period of time, 4 or 5 years.
Kind of boycotted.
Yeah, we
So
did.
it was a big thing.
But there was also regulatory right now on Instagram. If someone's posting about a brand that they're being paid, they have to by law disclose that. But there was a chunk of time there where it was just the wild, wild west. So people were saying, hey, love your product, give me a year's supply and I'll talk it up. And we're like, that doesn't feel good. And I think now evolutionarily, I think we're getting beyond the pay to play. I know it's a huge industry, but I think the genuine brands, it is back to basics of word of mouth is the best. And I think that's where we're heading.
Real people, giving recommendations.
Yeah. So that's our little influencer marketing talk for the day. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and we'll see you in a couple of days. See you.
Bye.